Part of living in any modern state is the understanding that you, as a citizen, will give up certain rights and responsibilities to be wielded exclusively by the state alone. A monopoly on the legal use of force is probably the most famous and sometimes controversial example, but we also give up the right to certain information. We accept that national security can be endangered were sensitive documents to be made public, so we grant the government the privilege of what are termed state secrets. Regardless of whether or not you agree with it, it was under this justification that the Stargate program was first classified as top secret. Since then, as the scope of the program has grown, the number of people entrusted with the knowledge of its existence has also grown. By 2011, it had become a vast conspiracy involving hundreds of thousands of people in over a dozen countries. And now, I think the time has come for the existence of the Stargate and Earth's role on the interstellar stage to be made public. Now I understand the rationale behind the decision to initially classify the program. The United States and all of Earth was confronted by a clear and present danger, and the American government had almost no understanding of how to defend against it. They didn't know the strength and disposition of their adversaries, their place within the interstellar power structure, or really anything of what was going on outside the borders of the solar system. Revealing the existence of the Stargate program at this time would have caused a panic, undermining both public confidence and the ability of the United States to respond to any threats. But the years in which Stargate Command was floundering in the dark are long over. The program is now merely one institution among a developing interstellar apparatus, with starships, extrasolar bases, and allies across the galaxy. With this proven track record comes the ability to reassure the public, and prove that whatever dangers might still exist are outweighed by the opportunities. But the benefits that come from revealing the Stargate program are not limited merely to fulfilling a moral obligation to the public, as important and necessary as that might be. Over their brief history on the galactic stage, the United States and its allies have achieved the most remarkable successes in human history. It has toppled interstellar empires, developed technologies indistinguishable from magic, and dramatically changed the balance of power across multiple galaxies. And it has done all of this without the need to dramatically raise taxes, conscript its citizens, or otherwise mobilize the vast majority of the human population. When we consider what has been accomplished with the barest fraction of Earth's resources, the advantages of revealing the program should be obvious. A public Stargate program means that humanity can finally become a true interstellar civilization. Colonies can be established on distant worlds not for purely military or scientific purposes, but as new human territories that might one day rival Earth itself. Technologies currently limited to applications within the Stargate program can finally be developed in the open. When utilized by the free market and innovated upon by corporations, national governments, and private citizens, these advancements have the potential to create exponential economic growth, societal change, and a future beyond imagining. Electronic computing alone was enough to transform human civilization in the latter half of the 20th century. How much worse off would mankind be if it had remained a state secret in the same vein as zero-point modules, naquadah generators, and teleportation? And while the decision to keep the Stargate program hidden was based on the need to preserve national security, we have now reached the point where it's doing the exact opposite. Many alien species have shown the ability to take human form, and without widespread awareness amongst the global population, the resources used to combat this infiltration are limited. What future tragedies might be prevented if institutions across the world knew to look for the signs of a Goa'uld or Wraith? But perhaps the most pressing reason to reveal the Stargate program is that it's bound to be leaked anyways. A conspiracy of this size will inevitably be exposed, and given the ramifications its existence will have for humanity, it's absolutely essential that when it is finally revealed, it is done so with the proper intentions and messaging. Handled improperly, the exposure of the Stargate program might be met with feelings of betrayal and significantly hinder what should be the start of a new era in human history. State secrets are a necessity, but they should never remain to the point where they begin to conflict with both the national and public interest. It is the duty of the state to reevaluate their reasoning and constantly ask the questions, why is this a secret and does it need to remain so? And I think it's clear that the conditions that necessitated Stargate Command to be classified no longer exist. Until the program is revealed, Earth will continue heading down an uneasy road. We will increasingly become an artificially constrained civilization, where the most advanced technologies are reserved for the use of a privileged elite. Transparency, disclosure, and other forms of sunshine laws have the potential to create problems for an organization like Stargate Command, but these problems pale in comparison to the alternative. Stargate teams have seen firsthand what happens to even the most powerful of civilizations who decide to keep the majority of their population in a primitive state. To put it another way, humanity should strive to be like the Asgard and reject completely the societal model of the Goa'uld.